The Michigan Wolverines have just beaten the Alabama Crimson Tide to advance to the national championship. Jim Harbaugh and this Michigan team, with everything going on this year, with everything hanging over their heads, it really gave them an us against the world feel. Like they were going to go out there and prove something to everyone. Came in as the number 1 seed against the Alabama Crimson Tide, and they pulled it out in overtime. What a game. This is college football. You knew that it was probably not going to be some kind of barn burner, some kind of, 42-35 game. It was probably going to be smash mouth. There was probably going to be a lot of people trying to control the clock, limit the turnovers. Michigan dominated this game. Undeniably. At the line of scrimmage, they controlled it the entire night. However, they had to go to overtime to win this thing. Mistake after mistake, specifically on special teams, really hurt the Michigan Wolverines. I'll be honest, Alabama's offense and Jalen Milroe looked pathetic for the vast majority of this game. They strung a drive together when they absolutely needed to, but Michigan dominated them. Jalen Milroe looked clueless most of the night. I've said for a while, obviously Alabama got all the way here. Jalen Milroe got them here. A crazy conversion against Auburn to keep their hopes alive. But I feel like he's gotten away with some really poor quarterback play. He was not able to do that. And on the final play of the game, little bit of a low snap, but they decide to, from the 3-yard line in overtime, to just try to let him run a quarterback draw that looked like that was the play they designed up despite the low snap. It did not work out very well for them. Blake Corum was able to break Anthony Thomas's all-time Michigan rushing record in overtime. Just a fantastic game that was really back and forth. Like I said, they go into half with Michigan up 13-10. Alabama was able to score a touchdown off a muffed punt from Michigan very early in this game. Michigan scored 2 touchdowns. They missed an extra point. Michigan missed a field goal in the second half as well. They left a lot of points on the board, and they damn near turned the ball over at the very end of the game with another muffed punt. However, they were able to get it done. Michigan looked like the better team in every aspect today. J.J. McCarthy made great plays when he needed to, led a game-tying drive in the fourth quarter, and then they ran it down their throats in overtime. I've loved seeing this season. As somebody who's rooted for Jim Harbaugh, rooted for Michigan, there's obviously the cloud hanging over everything. This is exactly what the NCAA probably did not want, because you have to imagine that despite the suspensions that have been laid out by the Big Ten, you have to imagine there's something coming from the NCAA at some point. And now you're looking at Michigan will now be playing for the national title and potentially some punishment coming for everything coming on down the line. We don't know. Doesn't really matter. They're going to be facing either Texas or Washington. We'll see what happens in that game, but holy fuck, what a great first game in this last year of the college football playoff in its current iteration. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. As I stated, I think Michigan really dominated this game. They really outplayed Alabama, but they made some very key mistakes, let Alabama continue to stay in this game, and had to come back in the fourth quarter to actually tie this thing up, despite, in my opinion, dominating them the entire game. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.